Hey, from the moment of my open eye, been looking for a guided light to lead me on my way. Yeah, lost, struggling to make the top. A slipping grip can't hold me up. It's the game of life we play. When everything comes crashing down behind your door, when I hear the sound, you say the word and I'll stay the night. You wouldn't text if you moved on. You wouldn't keep me in your phone unless you knew that you were wrong.
Gamer Go Bathwater?
Gamer what?
Gamer Go Bathwater.
Hey, Master.
Oh,
Oh,
Mitch.
am I interrupting?
No, please come on in.
Who's this guy?
This is my SS class wizard.
Oh, yes, in the book. The Dragon Slayer.
Sup, Gramps?
He calls me Gramps too. Everybody calls me Gramps. I'm not that old, am I?
You're 75, Gramps.
Nobody was supposed to know my age, Michael.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm very
32,
self-conscious.
Gramps.
I'm very self-conscious about this
well,
kind of thing.
Mitch,
Regardless
if
of age.
You heard nothing. He's 32.
Whatever. Anyway, so apparently there's some portals going around, kind of eating and killing people.
Yes, we know about them.
So why wasn't I informed about this earlier?
Well, we were hoping to keep the midnight on the lowdown for a little bit, but it seems like the problem's only gotten worse over time. Isn't that so, Gramps?
Yeah, the midnight, the portals, and them people getting sucked into the portals. You know, we don't know if they're necessarily dying unless you... Did you go inside one of them, or were you investigating them? Wait, I'm a little lost. Wait,
Well-
what were you doing with the midnight?
Well,
I
was investigating with
ran into them.
Triggerfinger, and he yelled at me not to go in even though I wanted to, but apparently there's
That's
a
lucky
village
then.
overrun by them.
You're lucky you didn't go in then. You see, the midnight, from what we can understand in the research that we found, is a giant lacrima of sorts. It's not actually a dimension in itself. You get pulled in and you become energy and food for something bigger than us. So, you're lucky you didn't go in. You'd been lost for good.
The midnight is very unstable from what we've looked into. I mean, was any progress made with the pillars, Michael, that we had talked about, or?
I would like to say there was, but no. Unfortunately, after what happened, with Darkguild and Bree, we sort of had to halt a little bit, especially with my recent findings. I've sort of had to halt the looking into of that because, well, I should say I think I wanted something that could teach us a little bit more about this rift and how to find these pillars that we talked about. So, well, anyways, was there something you needed, Mitch?
Other than that, no, not really.
Good. Well, do you have any advice from Gramps?
What are these markings on your body?
I'd rather you
What is
not know.
Well, what's interesting? Half of your face has been taken over. Looks like something's taking over your body, maybe? I'm not sure, honestly. What? Why don't you want me to know? Maybe I could help you.
Like with what?
I mean, I don't know. With what you tell me, sir. I have no idea what's going on with your body or with these markings, and you never know if you... Because I did have some other mage come to me. He, I believe from your guild. The one that has little black marks appearing all over his body.
Oh, the runt.
Colin.
Ah, yes, his name was Colin. That's what it was.
I was worried for a minute.
I do like the name Runt for him, though. That's a good one, Mitch. Yeah. But, maybe it's something like that? Maybe I
have
can
a
help.
feeling it's something a little bit different than that.
Oh, well.
They've been growing a bit since you joined. And I have a feeling it's the onset of Dragonforce, and that's something I'm worried about.
Wait,
Dragonforce.
Dragonforce? What's that?
You never heard of Dragonforce?
No, clearly he's been hiding something from me. What's Dragonforce?
Dragonforce? Something you can't worry about right now. You don't need to.
Wait,
You
why
couldn't even
not?
control it anyways.
I mean,
But
I could explain Dragonforce to you if you want.
yes, explain.
I mean, I don't know the full extent of what Michael is going on about right there, but I mean, I could at least explain to you what I know about it because I've done plenty of research throughout my, 32 years. But yeah, Dragonforce. First of all, which dragon trained you?
None.
Oh, he's Gen 2.
I believe so, yes.
Where'd they stick the lacrima inside of you, huh?
Rather you not know.
That's such a pointless question considering it melts into your mana anyways.
Well, I mean, I'm just curious. I'm a curious fellow, I do plenty of strange research, But I mean, so Dragonforce. Sorry, my mind tends to drift. But Dragonforce. It's a when you master your Dragon Slayer magic essentially, and I don't know what to tell you. What's your element? That's the first question, actually.
Mainly poison.
Poison. I'm trying to. I mean, okay. So typically, after you've been trained by a dragon, you need an external catalyst, and you need to, take in, I guess, a large amount of poison, and then your physical form changes as well. But seeing that you're Gen 2, this is not going to work out too well for you, my friend.
Exactly. It's impossible.
I mean, at least you could have given him an explanation.
As far as we understand, Gen 2s can't use Dragonforce. However, they will experience symptoms of it similar to the, markings on your arms continuing to grow over time. So, while I'd like to have taught you it, beyond the fact that I can't teach you it, I don't honestly believe you're ready for it either.
But
You know how long it took me?
You said a dragon needs to train me, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. The dragon definitely needs to teach you how to. You need to be able to master Dragon Slayer magic and insert a lacrima, as it may give you the Dragon Slayer elements and powers. Doesn't give you the full extent.
In a sense, you'd be turning into a makeshift Gen 3.
I mean, if dragons do exist still.
No, the dragons have been extinct for generations. Unfortunately.
So just more bad news for you, sir.
I'm not sure who could have possibly trained all these new Dragon Slayers, but as far as we understand, those dragons are either gone or hiding somewhere. So, but the likelihood is they are very much so extinct. So beyond the fact that, again, you couldn't learn it, I still don't believe you're ready for it anyways.
So what, I just stay this week forever?
I mean,
Not necessarily.
didn't you say he was S-class at the very least?
Yes.
I mean, that's not that weak, man. I mean, wow.
That's
I
not the
wouldn't
point.
sell you.
I need to be stronger than everyone else, including guild masters.
Oh. Do you mind me asking why you are seeking such power?
Revenge.
You got some really edgy ones in your guild, Michael.
Yeah, welcome to Grimshade.
Anyways, revenge. Yes, revenge is good to a degree, I guess. Yeah, that's I wish you the best of luck. I don't know how. I wish dragons were still in our current timeline, but I don't think they are. So, yeah.
No. Well, I apologize for not being able to give you what you need for your quote-unquote revenge. But thank you, Master Jonathan, for giving us a bit of insight into what Dragonforce is and how it works.
Of course.
With that being said, I have some more research I need to do into that topic about you-know-who. So.
Yeah, I need to.
Oh, and also, if you hear of a man named Eden, let me know about him.
Eden. Strange. Do you know anybody named Eden?
Not yet, at least.
Well, Michael, I need to I need to go back and look into the Give or Go bathwater. I'm a little hungry, so I'm taking your fruit with me. Mitch,
Of course.
if you have any other questions, feel free to stop by my office back in the main city of Atlantite. So, it was a pleasure meeting you, and if you ever do want me to look into those marks of yours, then feel free to ask. I'm rather interested.
Will do.
All right. Oh wait. Oh God, man. These are old fruit. Or mine. Take it back. So, see you guys.
Bye.
Later. Of course, the one time I ask about this stupid power I have, I'm stuck with a blank answer with no explanations on any other way to obtain this form. Do I really have to be trained by a dragon? Do I have to be like those other idiots? I can't accept it. I can't accept that they're gonna grow stronger than me while I'm stuck here at this mediocre level. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way for me to escalate my power. Hell, if I was stuck with this stupid gift, then there's gotta be a way. Dragons haven't existed for generations, but how did the other dragon slayers obtain their powers? There's so much mystery. Helmscott, dragons. Let's think about this. So dragons have existed for a long time, but we have dragon slayers around who, at what it would seem, are not like me. I was unfortunately giving my power without my consent. Stupid lacrima sits in me, rotting away at my core. It's just one of many scars from Helmscott. So if the other Dragon Slayers are Gen 1, and I'm a Gen 2, is there another way that I could obtain this power? They said if I was trained by a dragon, I could obtain Dragonforce. So, maybe not all the dragons are dead. Michael always seems to be hiding something from me, which always pisses me off. He knew about Dragonforce, but he didn't tell me. There had to be a reason why he didn't tell me. I'm not ready yet. Oh, piss off, you. Let's see. Maybe I could look for dragons. I mean, I'm sure they'd be hard to find, but I could find them eventually, right? I could obtain this ultimate power. Then I could finally take down those other dragon slayers and show them that I'm the top dog around here. Just because they're C ranks doesn't mean I shouldn't get cocky around them. I know they're strong. They just haven't unlocked anything yet, at least. Colin just seems to go into a hissy fit every now and then, and the others I don't really know yet. Personally, I don't plan on knowing them. Just a waste of my time. But I wanted to show them, and Michael and his guild and everyone in this land, that I'm the strongest of them all. And if I unlock Dragonforce, hell, I'll be making money for days. And maybe I can finally find out who did this to Helmscott. With Bree dead, I've lost every track of clues that I had. Maybe I should go visit Gramps. He did say if I had any more questions, I should ask him. Maybe he's hiding stuff too. What if he knows where a dragon is, and he hasn't told anybody else? What if I could figure out something he's planning? Maybe dragons do exist. If they do, then I could be the strongest of them all. Not only that, but I could finally seek out my revenge for Helmscott. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I could start looking into some of the odd jobs. Maybe find something that can give me maybe clues to where dragons are. Maybe, just maybe, an odd job will give me something. But I should probably go talk to Gramps first. See what he knows, maybe get some information, maybe learn more about Dragonforce, and see if there's even another way to figure it out. There's a lot of mystery in these parts, and I'm gonna figure out what's going on. Whether I do it nicely or not.